guys, it's Shania. Welcome back to my channel. A lot of you guys have been asking where I've been, literally in person. People from my job, from ministry, from life, just friends and family from all over have been asking, where's that content? Where's those YouTube channels? Where's your TikTok? Where have you been? What is going on? How can we help? How can we support you? Get back on this thing. How can we help you do what God is calling you to do? We know this is where the Lord is leading you. How do we get you back here? And I appreciated every one of those things, even the hard conversations where I had to face, like, what's the disconnect? Why am I not doing this? Why am I not being obedient? Just seeing myself rightly and coming out of agreement with a lot of shame and condemnation. Because I realized after I posted that video, I was like, oh, there's other things I have to share that I'm ashamed of, like I'm not ready to talk about, I'm not ready to be real and honest about. So all of that just made me rethink stuff and put a pause in it. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, so I posted my first YouTube video around 3 months ago, and then I disappeared. And honestly, I didn't expect it to take this long for me to come back. But these few months have taught me a lot about myself, my relationship with God, learning to be consistent, learning to be creative in a different way, and honestly just showing up without putting so much pressure on myself. So I wanted to make this video just to be real, no more pretending, no perfectly planned out video, just me talking about where I've been at. Let's go. So I think after posting my first video, I started overthinking. I was thinking about what kind of content I should make, if people actually would like it, if I was good enough, if I was consistent enough. And eventually I just stopped altogether. And at the same time, life was happening. So much stuff was happening. You guys, my birthday done passed. I'm 23 now. When I posted my first video, I was 22. Like, it's just so much I had to catch you guys up on. But balancing work, balancing ministry, leadership stuff, content planning, and just trying to grow personally and spiritually, that was a lot for me. And I was realizing when things become a lot and I don't know how to handle them, I start to dissociate. And dissociation is just me not being present. I was not being present at all. I was trying to create while I was mentally exhausted. And instead of creating from a genuine place, I started to feel the pressure that I was putting on myself. No one else was putting this pressure on me. I was putting it on myself. Like I needed to have everything together before I posted my videos, or before I can show up again. And I know I mentioned in my first video, I didn't want to do that. And I fell back into striving, trying to be perfect, trying to become. I was so focused on becoming. And that's what the channel is about. It's about becoming. But also while you're becoming, you have to be. You have to be in the moment. You have to learn how to be and grow. And then that's when the becoming happens. And I just was focused on the wrong things. I wasn't focusing on what I needed to. During this break, the Lord was teaching me a lot in private. I've been learning consistency isn't about being perfect. Me being creative shouldn't feel like a performance. Literally all of my life, I have been saying out of my mouth, I'm not creative, I'm not a creative person. And then when the Lord called me to do content, I was like, how are you calling me to do this? I'm not creative. And I had to come out of agreement with the word curses I've spoken over myself and come into agreement with the Lord saying I am creative. I've always been creative. I've always had ideas. And I had to come in the agreement of, okay, I want to do these things. I want to be a creative. So that's also something the Lord has been teaching me. And honestly, I just didn't want, in doing all of that, I didn't want this channel to drain me. I didn't want to post and not really like the videos. And I didn't want to post because, oh, I have to do this. Like, it felt like it was a chore. Like, if I had to sit down and record, I was like, oh, I have to record today. And I didn't want to feel like that. I didn't want to give you guys that. And then I was trying to put on a face as well of being perfect, and all that was just mentally exhausting. It was tiring, and I didn't like it. I just didn't want this channel to drain me at all. I wanted to be authentic. I wanted to actually reflect where I am in life and what God is trying to teach me in real life, in real time. So no, I didn't quit YouTube. I didn't quit, guys. I fell and I stayed down for a little bit, but I'm back and I'm better. Okay. Yeah. So no, I didn't quit YouTube. I just needed space to grow, reflect, reset, and stop putting unrealistic expectations on myself. Because again, no one else is putting these things on me. It's literally me. I need to stop being hard on myself. I need to stop condemning myself. I need to stop living in shame. I'm finally getting to a space where I want to start creating again because I want to, and not because I have to or anyone is putting any pressure on me or I'm trying to prove something or prove myself. This channel to become a space where I can share my journey honestly. If that's through faith, creativity, my lifestyle, ministry, conversations and vlogs, and just real life things. I don't want to act like I have everything figured out because I don't. And I mentioned this in my first video. I don't have everything figured out. That's why I went MIA, because I didn't have it figured out, and I wanted to have it figured out and I didn't. So I'm okay with not having it figured out. And I want to document this process. I want to document where I'm at, where I'm growing, what I got going on. I want you guys to see that again in real life, in real timing. I want to keep you guys updated. So yeah, that's where I've been. And if you are someone that struggles with consistency, overthinking, and just feeling behind in life, I just want to let you know that it is okay to start again, because this is me starting again. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for waiting patiently, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.